because then I'll look like a clown. And a clown is something I don't want to look like. Do you? Do you? Because I don't. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, I'm Marilyn, and I'm bringing you all things beauty, fashion, lifestyle, a little bit of fragrance. So if you like that kind of stuff, be sure to subscribe. All right, so today we're getting into some beauty. This is a requested video, and I'm going to be doing my top 5 blushes for fall. And I'm also going to show you the 2 brushes that I love to apply the blush with, whether it be a cream or a liquid or a powder brush. I'm going to show you the brushes that I use to take care of that. So I haven't purchased any blushes recently. I just feel like the ones that I have in my collection are really good, solid choices. So these aren't anything from any brand new launches. They're definitely still available, but they're not brand new launches, because once you have the blushes that fit your complexion and it works properly, there's not a extreme need to keep buying the same color over and over. You know what I'm saying? Because it takes you forever to finish a blush. Me personally, I've never finished a pan of blush, so why do I need 10 shades of the same one? Like, make it make sense. Yeah. So coming in first, these are not in any particular order, but the first thing that I'm gonna pull, or the first thing I'm gonna go over, is the one that is by MAC. I consider this an oldie goldie. It's still available by MAC. It's a deep dark plum shade. So if you are dark skinned, this is a beautiful blush for your skin tone. You can also use this to contour, bronze, depending on your, well, contour, not bronze, but contour, or you can use it as blush. And it is by MAC. It's a powder blush, and it's called Film Noir, and this is how deep it is. Deep, plummy, so good for fall and also for winter. This is the shade Close Up. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and swatch it so you can see what it looks like on skin. Pigmented, so opaque. Let's go ahead and just swatch it. So this is the shade. Beautiful, plummy, deep shade. It's buildable, so it can get even darker than this. I'm going to swatch one more on top of it so you can see. So you can see that there, it gets even darker. So I swatched the top there that you can see. So I can't remember what this retails for, but it's probably almost $30 for that particular blush by MAC. And again, that is my first choice when it comes to a deep plum blush. It's the only one that I have in my collection that goes that deep, and I feel like there's an occasion for that type of blush. Depending on how you want it to show up, depends on how heavily you apply it. If you want to use it as a contour, then you apply according to that. Okay, now if you're going to use this as a blush, you definitely want to go in pretty light-handed depending on your skin tone, but it's definitely reliable. And when it comes to MAC, they're going to have a shade for everyone. For everyone. Next blush up is an affordable option. I actually have this on my cheeks right now, as you can see. And this is called Back and Butta. I love this. This is in my top 5 overall, not just fall color brushes, but overall, okay? The formula is beautiful. It has a little bit of a sheen. It's a powdered blush, but it has like a sheen to it, but it's not shimmery, it's not metallic, but it has that nice glow factor to it that I absolutely love. And it is a brick color, so it's a reddish brown. So pretty for fall. Honestly, depending on your complexion, you can wear this all year round. I do. Okay, so this is what it looks like. It's the NYX Buttermelt Blush Collection. I have a dedicated video with all the shades that I have, but the one I'm including in this video is for fall, and this is what it looks like in the package. So doesn't this color give you fall vibes right off the rip? I wish the packaging had a mirror. I wish the packaging had a mirror. That was definitely a missed opportunity. Like, what is this space even for? Why wouldn't you put a mirror in here? All right, but this is the shade. Let me go ahead and swatch it. And also, it has a smell to it, like a fruity smell to me. But this is the shade on my hand, on my finger. finger. And I'm gonna go ahead and swatch that. You can see it on my cheeks now, but I'll show you what it swatches like. Do you see the intensity from the beginning to the end of the swatch? It's creamy, it's buttery. It is not streaky even in the least bit. Now it is very pigmented, so you gotta definitely take your time when you apply it. I would say build it versus going in with a heavy layer of it. Just build it up according to your liking, okay? But again, this is Back and Butta by NYX Cosmetics, and this is an absolutely affordable option. Perfect for fall. Okay, and of course we need a berry shade when it comes to fall. Okay, and it's also by the NYX Buttermilk Blush line. And this shade is called Butta Than Before. Go ahead and open it up. So this is what it looks like. Let me just compare the two so you can see the difference. So this is a shade. This is more of a berry shade, as you can see when you compare it. And this is more of a brick shade. So it's like a reddish brown. This is a pinky berry shade. Perfect for fall. Okay. And this, I'm gonna go ahead and swatch it so you can see what it looks like on the hand. So this is it on my fingers. And I wiped off the other one. So now I'm gonna swatch this right there so you can see the shade. How beautiful and literally buttery. As you can see, there's no like kickback, there's no fallout. It's just super smooth. These are beautiful blushes. I sometimes use these as eyeshadows so you can get 2 uses out of it, which we love a multi-use product. Okay, that means you're saving money and time. All right, so the next blush is a liquid blush. This is by e.l.f. This is probably my favorite shade as far as a liquid blush. This is Bronze Bombshell, and this is what it looks like. This is great for fall. This is great for summer. This is more of a year-round blush, to be honest, but in the tube the color just gives me fall vibes. But on a skin tone like mine, this is going to be year-round. Okay, and this is a Bronze Bombshell. So this is the applicator, and we're going to swatch one swatch. These are also pretty pigmented, so you have to take your time in building it. I'm going to show you guys the perfect blush or the perfect brush to apply these. Okay, so we're almost to the brush section. All right, so this is Bronze Bombshell. Looks so good, medium to dark skin tone, chef's kiss. And if you don't have it, what are you doing? Like, bruh. Okay, and we have another berry pink shade also in the liquid form, and it's by e.l.f. Cosmetics. I love the affordable options because a lot of these drugstore brands are just as good, sometimes better than the high end, and I'm definitely here for that. So this is Very Well. Yeah, it's actually called, is it Very Well? I can't see the bottom. I think this is called Very Well from what I remember. I'm gonna swatch it right next to Bronze Bombshell. So this is what it looks like in the tube. I go for these blushes a lot. You guys see me wearing these, you probably don't know, but I wear these blushes a lot. They're my go-to as far as the liquid ones go. So there is a beautiful berry shade. Love it. Okay, so that was the top 5 blushes in my collection that I think are beautiful for fall. And now that we've done that, let's talk about the tools that I use to apply them. Okay, I have 2 brushes that I use to apply my blush, and these are without a doubt some of the best brushes to apply blush and place it and blend it. It's just beautiful. All right, so I have 2. So this is from a set. This is from a set. The brand is King Mist. It comes in 3. It comes with 3 brushes. However, they're dual-ended, so that's like having 6 brushes. So you can see I use this one actually today to apply this blush that I have on right now. I use the small end. Now typically when it comes to the dual-ended ones, sometimes I'll use this end to apply cream products because you have more control, you can blend it easy, and then I'll use this end to apply the blush, or sorry, I'll use the larger end to apply the powdered blush. So you can do either or. Okay, today I used it for the powder because the NYX blushes are pretty pigmented and I want to make sure that I have control. So if you want more control you're gonna go for a brush that is smaller. That way you can slowly build it up on a smaller area of the face. Now with a brush like this, it's gonna pack on more because it's a little bit bigger, or it's going to cover more space on the cheek. So you have to be really careful, unless you really do like a large amount of your cheek to be covered in blush. So it kind of depends on your preference. You can do either way, but just know with the smaller end, it's more control. You can build it up a little bit slower than using a bigger brush, okay? But the hairs on these are really nice, and it just kind of fits really nicely on the cheek. And just to pack it on and build it slowly. I don't really swirl like this when I apply blush. I just sort of go like this and just keep on building it up. Okay, so on the face it would be like, you know, and just build it. I like to concentrate the majority of the color on the high points of my cheek because it's very flattering to my face. Or sometimes I kind of change it around, but like today I did it where the most of the color are on the higher points of my cheek. So I start like this, and then I blend it inward, and it fades a little bit lighter as I get into this area, because I don't want this area to have so much pigment and then fade, because then I'll look like a clown. And a clown is something I don't want to look like. Do you? Do you? Because I don't. Yeah. All right, so that's that with this brush. So I'm gonna link this. This is on Amazon. It's extremely affordable, and it comes with 3 brushes, and they're all 3 are dual ended. So that's the equivalent of 6 brushes. All right, so the next one is a more expensive option. This is by BK Beauty. It's the Nikki La Rose set, and it comes with an entire set for your entire makeup look. So this is one of the brushes that's in it, and this is the N17. This is one brush, but it's dual-sided. Okay, this side, as you can see, I use it. This side, I'll apply cream products. You don't have to, but this is what I do since it's dual-ended. I'll apply cream products. So if I apply a liquid blush and I want to go ahead and set it with the powder, I'll flip it over and do it this way. And this is a perfect size brush to, again, keep control and help you build the blush. Because you don't, when it comes to blush, you don't want to go in too crazy. You want to build it, okay? You want to build it. So you can see the hairs here, it lays so easily on the face. If you can see, you see the size of it, it just lays really nicely on the face, and you just slowly pat it and build it to your liking. The bristles are extremely soft. I've washed this so many times and it hasn't lost any hairs, and it's kept the shape. So this is a perfect blush. I feel like if you have either of these, you're set. If you have both of them, you're set even more. So if you take too long to wash your brushes, you have another option. This one has 2 ends, you know, you have choices. So that was a quick, cute little blush video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Again, this was requested by one of my kitties in a post that I made asking about makeup and fragrance content, and they requested a fall blush video. And here it is, girl. I deliver. I listen. I do. All right, so hopefully you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, drop your favorite blushes down in the comments, because the girls like to read that, okay? So drop that in the comments. Don't forget to come back and watch another video. Bye, y'all.